Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is Karina Clarice, your host. I realized while editing some of my videos that some of them were very quiet. Uh, so I've turned up the volume. Hopefully you guys will be able to hear a little better. I do apologize if you were expecting me to be quiet and I just blew up your headphones. That being said, we are going to grab Trin and we are going to continue our tutorial. I am going to probably not play the entire tutorial today. I've been noticing that some of my videos that I've been creating are a little long, so I'm going to try and watch the timer and make them just a little bit shorter. 20 minutes, 25, 30 maximum. I do have a couple of videos coming out that are going to be like an hour and a half. And I am so sorry. I am so sorry. The next ones will be shorter, I promise. The next game videos will not be an hour and a half long, and I am so sorry. So that is the chat box. As you can tell, I have someone that has private messaged me. Interesting thing about the chat box is that when someone private messages you, you do not have to right-click to, have your drop-down menu to basically select private message to private message them back. You just have to hit enter to toggle your chat box, and then backspace, or in this case, I'm going to untoggle. You just have to hit backspace. Okay. You don't have to immediately toggle. I got that wrong. You can just hit backspace and it will toggle and go to the person that last messaged you. Using this method can be risky if you have more than one person messaging you. So definitely watch out for which person is messaging you before you hit backspace. Don't ask me how I know. We're gonna go see Elisa over here.
Finally, I was beginning to think
I'm
you
gonna
forgot
disable
what today
pop-ups
was.
because we don't need the pop-ups today because I am teaching you how to play the game. I'm not gonna
Of
go
course, I
through
was.
all of the chat because I mean there is great story, but I want to leave the story for you to play.
There you are. Good luck.
I don't want to
Greetings.
spoil too much
It
of the
was
story
Morek.
because some of the story is good, but I also want to get through this quickly so that I'm not making long videos.
There you are.
So basically I just showed you where all of your classmates are that you need to go visit. Now we're going to go in here. Now we're going to go over here, which is
Good
a
afternoon.
little bit
Yes.
different
Let's see. You're going.
from when I last did a tutorial for the tutorial. And the doorbell finally looks like a doorbell. And this office has had a facelift.
Cadet.
Um,
I did. I'm just looking at your final test scores, but I don't see your. I want every. I did.
Sometimes there's
Another fine.
multiple
I'll tell Flores.
choices that you can make that affect the responses you get, which is awesome. It's a good sign of an MMO. So
I got the tactical officer spot.
you
Chuck,
have
you never did
it
that.
used to
though.
be that Elisa was outside
Seems
of the
most
pod.
of our class ended up on Captain Taggart's ship.
Also a change that has happened is you do have to not run too far ahead of her, or else she stops and complains and waves. So you do have to keep pace.
Have you seen the whales in San Francisco Bay? I never seem to spot them. I sometimes forget that Boothby is a hologram. He seems like such a fixture here at Starfleet Academy. Last one of the console buys the first round tonight. Setting up the training program.
Okay.
Now, phasers are in the...
Now, unfortunately, making different choices does not affect how the story moves along. It can make you fail a mission if you choose a bad answer. For some of the diplomacy missions and stuff like that. But it does not actually affect what happens. Basically, you don't get killed by a Klingon or whatever, so... That being said, the Klingons can kill you. It's your typical 15-year-old MMO.
Well done, Cadet.
Okay.
Absolutely. Yes.
Don't let it go. You'll...
So now, we head for the turbolift, which is to our left and straight down the corridor.
All cadets report to shuttle bay to prepare for departure.
Okay, turbolift to shuttle bay. Okay, now these choices affect your dialogue.
All cadets, please board your shuttles.
But like I said, I don't actually care what
Are you ready to head to...
what selections I make for dialogue, because unless it's going to affect the mission, it doesn't it doesn't matter. It doesn't change anything.
I can't believe we're finally doing this. Oh, look at that. The USS Vesta, first of her class. She's got subsystem targeting, a crew of 750, auxiliary phaser cannons, and even a quantum field focus controller. I can't wait to captain one someday. But here's our ship. Miranda class, 200 crew, 2 forward weapon mounts, 1 aft, average speed, warp 5 point nothing. She's a tough little ship, though. I think I like her. We're the final shuttle to arrive. We need to get to the bridge.
So for that cutscene, I remember when that ship was not the Vesta, but the Jupiter. That was a long time ago, and I remember... What's one of the oldest ships that they did? Like, it changes every time they come out with a new
I'm going to check
top of the line ship that they want everyone to buy.
Name and position. I have
I
your
got my Jupiter class as a fleet ship a while ago, and it was not the best purchase I could have made. It was my first tier 6 ship. It was okay. Not my personal choice anymore.
Welcome to the bridge number. Early and but fast.
Because
traffic.
Very good number. Very good number.
the turn radius on it. Talk about space whales. It was definitely a space whale. Like, it was so bad. It was so bad.
Potter, take us out. 1/4 impulse.
Okay, I'm just gonna remain silent. Because the captain knows what he's doing.
Cleared from dry dock, Captain.
Good. Let's start with something easy. Set course for Vulcan.
Course laid in, sir.
Engage.
Now, funny enough, I am such a fan of Star Trek Online that I do have a character in a book that I've written and published whose surname is Taggart.
Their warp core is failing, and they require immediate assistance.
Let them know we're on our way. Potter, lay in a rendezvous course.
Altering course, sir. ETA 3 minutes.
They are not responding to our hails, Captain.
Keep trying, Travell. Their long-range comms might be down.
Number 1, let's discuss the situation.
Now,
An unexpected situation.
sometimes you get
number
fun
one.
little glitches
But
like
such
that.
things come with the job.
Absolutely.
Indeed. We also don't know what led to this situation either. It could have been...
Raising the shields.
Indeed.
You're about to hear Armin Shimmerman.
Still no response from the break-even, Captain.
Scan them. Maybe they're unable to respond to our signal.
Captain, our shields are collapsing.
Oh,
Flores, return fire. Pattern Delta Sierra 9.
they changed
There
this.
go the shields. Not good.
This is close. Oh my goodness. This is closer to the original tutorial.
Sir, the Borg are here. We need help.
That's no longer a Klingon invasion.
Right. Number
What?
1. I want you to go to main engineering and lead the security team efforts there. Get those Borg off my ship.
This is... Did they bring back the original? I haven't played... Oh my goodness. So, when Stowe originally came out, it was not Klingons that ended up killing Captain Taggart in the tutorial. And it wasn't Klingons that boarded your ship. It wasn't Klingons that attacked the break-even. It was the Borg. In the original tutorial, you fought the Borg. And they changed that to Klingons. And it's been Klingons for years now. I have not played this tutorial before with the Borg. This new one, at least. I played the original, and I've played the Klingon one multiple times. Wow. Okay, I guess I have some story to go through. That's... And there's a different turbo lift? There's a different turbo lift you have to go through.
Sorry for the emergency stop, number 1,
Shocked.
but there's a problem in the transporter room. The Borg are trying to take it over, most likely to prevent us from using site-to-site transports within the ship. Head to the armory near your position. Arm yourself and any security officers you find on the way. Once you're armed, I need
Okay,
you to
so
go
that's
to the
the same as the
transporter
Klingon
room
one.
and secure it as soon as possible.
So they haven't changed
We're
too
holding our
much.
own so far, number 1, but our success depends on securing the ship. Do what you can to get the Borg out of critical areas.
You need to unlock the armory.
Okay, so of course, as first officer, I have
To the
command
command
codes. which means I have to unlock the armory. Although technically that security officer
Grab rifles to
should
fight
have
off
the
Borg.
codes to unlock the armory.
This is what I'm talking about. Locked, loaded, and ready to rock and roll.
On decks 3, 5, and 9.
Status report number 1. Very well. We're reading Borg life signs in your area. Looks like you'll have to fight your way to the transporter room.
Okay, nothing new there. Except that it's now Borg.
Detected on decks 3, 5, and 9.
Now, I'm curious if they've brought back
Hangar Bay 1 has been compromised.
some of the stuff from the original the engineering room. Because it used to be in the engineering room.
And 9.
It would go down.
Hangar Bay 1 has been compromised.
There seems to be a glitch.
Life support failing on deck 4.
Oh. Because it forces you to pick up the item as the tutorial. That's literally, you just hit F and it just happens. Okay, now for this big guy, I'm gonna just...
Help me.
Intruder alert on deck 11.
So Cadet Rayak, you can actually find on ESD later in the game.
Thanks. That's going to. We still have main power.
Yeah, that's the same as the Klingon, just changed the words to... Okay, now we're gonna beam to engineering. Okay, so they've changed the layout.
Your timing is fortuitous, sir. We are making a push to retake main engineering.
Oh, they've actually named the security officers. So you can actually get attached to them now, apparently.
On decks 8 and 10.
Now, I know that they're making this look easy, but later in the game, the Borg are hardly this easy.
Hangar Bay 1 has been compromised.
And also the Borg in the tutorial, in the original tutorial, were much, much harder than this. Also, engineering had a very similar layout to engineering on Voyager. Kind of missed that
Oh, okay.
version.
I've got an idea. I saw this in a Starfleet history sim, so I'm pretty sure it'll work. I need you to prepare the plasma coolant for emergency release. Any
Okay.
riskier than standing around while the Borg send over more drones? I don't think so. Hurry! I do not want to be assimilated. No, thank you.
They actually gave Zarva a voice, and I'm not sure what to think of it. Zarva did not used to have a voice.
Intruder alert.
Elisa and Tivrel used to be the only ones. Actually, no, Kola's had a voice. But Zarva never had a voice that I'm aware of. She
Not
never
good.
had lines.
Not good. We need to go now. Quick, release the plasma coolant.
They pull a, they pulled a data trick. Smart. Yep.
On deck 11.
It worked! Data, you mad android genius! It actually worked! I love you. I bet you're glad I was paying attention in history class that day.
Okay, they did the right thing and actually referred to it. They didn't make it completely her idea.
That plasma coolant anytime soon. That's good. That's very, very good.
Number 1, we've got injured up here and the Borg could send a boarding party at any time. I need you back on the bridge.
Go. See to the bridge. We will secure main engineering.
That's... Yeah, Zarva did not have speaking lines in any of the old tutorials. Okay, are we gonna do... Whoa, hello. Also, if you shoot things from behind, you get flanking damage. That does get addressed later on. But I just automatically do it these days.
The bridge is secure, for now.
Okay. So... Go help Colas. Oh, that's Rezki, not Colas. There's more
I owe you. Both of you. Thanks.
Okay. He didn't used to have a voice?
You have my gratitude.
There's Tavrel.
Nice work, number 1. Looks like that phaser training paid off.
No kidding. Uh-oh. Oh, no.
Captain, look out!
Also, my weapon is glitched, and our captain just got assimilated. What?
Captain,
Okay.
the Borg vessel has gone to warp and left the system.
And now we're captain. Just
Based on
automatically...
the amount of damage they sustained, it is logical to assume they disengaged in order to regenerate safely.
Okay, so are we gonna try and rescue? This is totally different.
We survived, but the Captain Taggart knew what would happen, and he gave the order anyway.
Okay, so they
Ultimate
left the old
sacrifice.
audio
One that we all might call
instead of...
He trusted you to take command. All we can do now is survive. And
Okay.
remember him.
So that's old audio, but new text. So that might be a glitch, or they might have just forgotten that Elisa needs new lines, because that was the original audio from the Klingon tutorial, not this new tutorial. Okay.
All decks reporting in, sir. We took some casualties, and sickbay is full. All ship systems.
Okay,
I
that's
have
original.
been trying to get it.
I think she took some real damage.
Still running diagnostics, sir. Took us some time to get the systems back online.
Okay, she has.
Hailing the
speaking
break-even now.
lines.
No response, Captain.
They got rid of Armin Shimmerman's lines? Oh, come on. Oh, and I still can't do full impulse.
Helm, full stop. I've stopped us this time, sir.
Yeah,
but from
yeah,
now
yeah.
on, you'll be responsible for adjusting the speed of the ship.
No life forms detected. The ship is broadcasting its distress signal via automation. I suggest that we remotely order the broadcast
Okay.
computer to see.
That explains why they got rid of the lines.
I put together a damage report, Captain, and it's not good. Level 2 diagnostic shows that almost not
Plasma
enough.
injectors.
Plasma injectors are made to withstand quite a beating, but we took too
That
much
is
damage
okay.
from main
That's the
engineering.
same.
There was a battle here recently between Starfleet and Klingon forces, and the amount of wreckage present is considerable. Despite the dangers,
Okay.
and logic suggests that we may discover similar opportunities for.
Yeah. Okay. So. So we have to go this way.
Bingo!
Yep.
I found some soup.
I do have my stuff on auto fire, so basically to turn on auto fire, you just right click on these. And I have my stuff set up to just
These plasma injectors
automatically do that.
Unfortunately so, Captain. There are several operational Starfleet comm satellites near our position. My preliminary attempts to use them to send a distress signal were not successful. Since time is a factor,
Okay.
the most...
I'm just gonna go like this, so when we get
Nice shot. 2 more jamming satellites left.
Long-range communications are operational, sir. Shall I send the distress signal?
Yeah, I'll send the distress signal.
Captain, the Borg ship sustained damage in our encounter and is likely to be leaking plasma until understood.
Okay.
Now enhancing the plasma trail image.
It's pretty far out, sir. We should use the ship's full impulse power to reach it. This will temporarily take power from other systems, but vastly improve our speed. Once we drop out of full impulse, the power will return to other systems.
Okay. Come on. There we go. Oh, right. Full impulse feels like impulse. Like, not even full impulse.
Multiple Borg vessels on sensors. These probes do not appear to be shielded.
When flying a Miranda class, you do want to basically broadside things and occasionally turn to fire torpedoes, because otherwise you die very, very
We
quickly.
should continue to follow the passage.
So yeah, full impulse on a little tier 1 Miranda feels like 1/4 impulse
Captain,
on a
the
tier
Borg
6
have
ship.
adapted. These vessels possess shields.
Okay, his facing shield is down. Yeah, one of the interesting things about a Miranda is it counts as a scout class vessel because it's small and quote-unquote maneuverable.
Incoming transmission, sir. It is from Starfleet.
This is Captain Nog of the
There we
USS
go, there's
Chimera.
Nog.
Do you require assistance?
I'm glad that they're
Pretty
keeping
bold
Nog's
move to come
lines.
this far into Federation territory. Where is Captain Taggart? I see. And you're the acting captain. Right. Well done, cadet. Looks like your ship is in need of repairs. Set a course for our position. Chimera out.
Yeah, I'm glad they kept his lines because a lot of people that play this game that are OG fans would throw a fit if they got rid of his lines because he died recently, within recent years.
Another Borg
and
sphere is
it's
attacking.
Really, I would feel very offended if they did him that disservice. Maybe after all of us die off that grew up on Star Trek, like the original series and Voyager and DS9, Next Gen, Enterprise, like when Trek was actually Trek before Discovery, like maybe maybe they can change the tutorial so his voice is gone then, but until then, that's not happening. Not on our watch.
This is Admiral Janeway. Looks like you're having a little Borg trouble.
Hello.
Let's see
That's
what we can
new.
do about that.
That is very new. So the Borg expert just warped in on Voyager. Okay. That's really neat. Did they actually get Kate Mulgrew to...
So, the rumors are true. The Borg have returned. We've got our work cut out for us. Cadet, where's your captain?
That is very, very, very new. That's... I have not... Okay. So they got Kate Mulgrew to come and do new lines for the tutorial.
Assimilation isn't a fate that anyone should suffer.
When did
And
they
I
do
hesitate
that?
to think about what the Borg would do with a captive Starfleet captain. They must have taken him for a reason. Otherwise, they wouldn't have left without assimilating your entire crew. Agreed. We'll do everything we can to bring your captain home, Cadet.
There's J.M. Okay, so the Pollux system.
I don't like the sound of that at all. We need to get to the Pollux system and help the Kittimer before it's too late. Indeed it does.
So
I'll
they
need
did
all the
remove
help I can get
some
with this
of
situation.
the lines to
Consider this a
replace with
field promotion.
Janeway.
Captain. Now then, set a course to the Pollux system, best possible speed. Voyager and Chimera will rendezvous with you there. Janeway out.
Okay. So, Pollux system. Okay, I think on that note, I am going to stop recording here and set up for a new episode, and we will be with you
We've
in the
arrived
next
in the
episode.
Pollux system, Captain. I have the Kittimer on sensors. She's taken heavy damage and is not responding to our
All
hands.
right.
Your orders?
Alright, the next episode, I will see you there, and have a great one.